Hello, Edward. You look tired after shunting all those freight cars in the yard. Yeah, Diesel hasn't been helping me with this for at least a week. I'll have to make another journey with the freight cars again. Anyone will think I have too much stuff to do. Tell you what, Edward. I'll fetch your freight cars while you take my next passenger train. Well, I do have a lot of work to do, James. But if you are going to do one of them for me, then I can take a break and do your jobs so that I can stretch my wheels. Their drivers and the station master agreed. The freight cars were by the sidings at Nafford Station. James began to order the freight cars about. Hurry along! The freight cars grumbled to each other. This is Edward's job! James has got no right to poke his funnel and push us around! They whispered and passed the word. Pay James back! Pay James back! Come on! No nonsense! We'll give him nonsense! But they followed so quietly that James thought they were under control. Suddenly, they saw a notice ahead. All trains stopped to pin down brakes. Brakes, conductor, please! But before he could check them, the freight car surged ahead. On! On! Help! Help! The man on duty rushed to warn traffic with his red flag, but was too late to switch James to the runaway siding. Frantically trying to grip the rails, James slid into the yard. Incoming! The brake van was in smithereens. James's driver and fireman had jumped clear, but James was stranded. Later that day, Sir Topham had arrived. Edward and Diesel had helped to clear the mess, but James remained on his perch of freight cars. We must now try running both the freight and passenger trains with Edward, Emily, and Diesel. You have put us in an awkward predicament, James. I'm sorry, sir. You must stay there until we'll bring you to the steamworks to be fixed. And you must be more careful with freight cars. James grunted. Ugh! The freight cars groaned beneath his wheels. He kinda understood about awkward predicaments. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to Diesel. Edward told me that you worked hard to help him after James's accident. So you shall have your own branch line that we've been working on over the weekend. Thank you, sir. I've been waiting all week for my branch line to be built. But could I... Could you what? Have Edward teach me how to take passenger trains for some time? I've never done anything like that before. Of course, if the station master agrees. And so things were arranged. Next day, Oliver came back from the steamworks. And Edward took James to the steamworks to be mended. Toad the brake van was delighted to see Oliver again, and he took him for a run out on the branch line. All are now friends, and Edward taught Diesel something interesting. Not only he knows how to take passenger trains now, but he also used good manners to the engines as well. Like he asked Toby to borrow Henrietta to take passengers while taking the milk for him. That's something interesting, isn't it?